Hola, tributes! I'm just gonna keep with that until you guys come up with something better. What do you want from me? Yeah, so, our tributes from District 12 have been casted. The main characters of the film, we got Katniss and we got PETA. So leading off our cast with Katniss Everdeen is Jennifer Lawrence. For those of you who don't know her, she was in The Winter's Bone, which was the 2010-11 sneak into the Oscars and win stuff. Not really, I don't think it won anything. I think I take that back immediately. I don't think it won anything. But, yeah, so it was really popular. It was kind of like an indie film. I saw it. I liked it. It was pretty good. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of her. Tall, blonde, and beautiful. Whoa. She's just, whew. For those of you who've read the book, Katniss is described as a tan, kind of like exotic looking girl with gray eyes, black hair and a braid, brunette and a braid, whatever you want to say, and just tough looking, and she's very small and very young looking. In the book, when Suzanne Collins is describing her as when she first comes out and everyone gets to see her as an official tribute, she just twirls around and she acts girly. Not that Katniss is like that, but that's how the other tributes see her. They're not supposed to be, I don't want to say scared about her, but I don't think they shouldn't be threatened by her. They're just twirling idiot, you know. She's getting all the attention. That's what pisses them off. Not that she comes off as fierce. And I'm not saying Jennifer Lawrence comes off as fierce, but she does have stronger features, it's not really my Katniss. Okay, it's not really my Katniss. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to tell you. I don't hate on her. I think she's a great actress. I think that's what, we need. We need someone who's going to be able to carry this film and go through all the emotions that Katniss goes through. But I just think she looks a little older. I was reading on the IMDb boards and someone brought up a really good point. They said, if we're going to, something we have to consider, which is, it's what they considered when they were casting. We're not considering what they have to consider. And that is child labor laws. So Katniss is, 16 years old? You can't really cast a 16-year-old in this type of film. Hours and stuff, and it's going to be a blockbuster, blah, 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 blah. So I can see that. I can see why they went with someone a little older. But, I'm not saying that I want anyone else to play the role. I mean, I don't think that there could have been anyone else to play the role. But I guess, Suzanne Collins did come out with a statement, and I'll put a link in the underbar, and she said that, she displayed all of Katniss's qualities. So I guess we just have to trust the author when it comes to this. I am, so I hope you guys can. And now we have PETA. PETA! PETA's like my favorite character in the book. He's got a great sense of humor, he's tough when he needs to be, he's caring, he's loving, he's just this awesome guy. And before they casted him, if you went on the IMDb boards, the first thing you need to know about PETA is that he is blonde. Okay? So, for some reason in the IMDb boards, people just couldn't get over this one feature, that he is blonde, and the people they were suggesting, it was just mayhem. Alex Pettyfer, how do you say your name? I don't know. That kid, he was in I Am No. 4, and he was in other movies. First, let me give a brief description of how, maybe not how I pictured PETA, but how I read PETA in the book. So PETA works at his parents' bakery. He lifts big bags of flour all day. He doesn't really run. He doesn't go out and hunt. So I wouldn't say he has, low stamina, but I wouldn't say that he'd do well in a track race. He shouldn't have a lean body. He should be a bigger upper body. He can, have you ever seen that commercial? It's like a gym, and the guy's like, I pick things up and put them down. That's kind of like PETA, except not as stupid. He's got upper body. He picks things up and he puts them down. He's not running around or anything. So in my casting, I actually liked the guy that got it, which I'm going to say in a second. I liked him from the start. Everyone's going to be like, what, you're crazy. I just didn't like any of the other guys. I thought there were two, they looked like swimmers, and that's not what PETA looks like. So, who got it? Doo-doo-doo-doo. You guys know this already, most likely. Josh Hutcherson got it. I am so stoked that he got it. He was in The Kids Are Alright, which again is another Oscar. It was all over the Oscars. Great, great movie. He's in Circus Freak, whatever. Circus something. Vampire Circus. I don't know. It wasn't very good. I'm sorry. And he's in a bunch of like kids movies. So I'm super excited. And in an interview recently with The Rock, which he was in a movie with him, which I'll post somewhere here because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. He was in a movie with The Rock, and The Rock, I guess, texted him and was like, "Congratulations for landing the role in the Hunger Games." And he sent him a text back. He's like, "Yeah, I'm working out nonstop, lifting weights," because he realizes that he needs to be upper body strength. So I'm kind of excited to see him in the role. I like him more than, he's, out of the 3 leads of the movie, he's my favorite. I didn't like Jennifer Lawrence, who got casted as Katniss. Well, it's not that I don't like her. I don't like her in that role. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you know, I'm not gonna not see the movie, and I'm not gonna bash her for it without giving her a chance. It's just that, you know, my original thought was, what the frick, you know. And I'm not super excited about Gale. Gale. He looks like Katniss. So if you want, I'll go over it again. Tan dude, exotic looking, gray eyes, black hair, cold, just dirty dude, cold. Lean guy, so he's a hunter, right? So he's running around a lot. He's got great. He's virtually the opposite of PETA. He's skinny looking. He's very fit. Probably got like a 15-pack. You know, no big deal. He's like, I would say he would have a swimmer's body because he doesn't really. He's not lifting things up. He's not lifting things up. He's not lifting things up per se, but he's like running around constantly, and he does have a little bit of an upper body strength. Alex Pettyfer, who was originally, you know, who everyone on the IMDb boards, and even was considered being casted as, or like went out for the role of PETA, I would have liked him for Gale. He had that swimmer's body. And who got casted? Well, because Billy Ray Cyrus wrote the film, naturally Miley Cyrus's boyfriend, Liam Hemsworth, got casted as Gale. Okay, I saw the last song. I left in the middle of that movie. I'm a big movie fan. I like acting. He wasn't terrible, but Miley Cyrus's performance brought him down, so I don't want to hold him on that. I'm purely going off of the fact that he's a bigger guy. He's much older looking. He looks as old as Jennifer Lawrence, which is great, but they look too old for the part, so it's just like failed. So yeah, and now you have to picture the 3 of them together. How much younger do they make Josh look? Josh is supposed to be, I think, looks older than Katniss, and now he looks younger than both Katniss and Gale, which is weird, but whatever. I guess I could see Gale looking a little older than him, but I mean, Liam looks older, so I can't hate on the guy. I haven't really seen him in anything else other than the last song, which is really just, it's not fair to him or to me or to any of us, so we shouldn't really judge him on that. And I'm trying not to dislike him because he's Miley Cyrus's boyfriend. I don't hate Miley Cyrus. I just don't see why she's famous. So, that's whatever. That's another story. So I don't really want to hold him on that. So I guess we'll just have to see with him. Plus, I think Josh is cute. So that's... And I think that's what PETA needs to look like. PETA's not strikingly handsome. He's like, I think he's cute. I think he's handsome, but he's more cute. Whereas Gale is like, hot. And when Gale, every girl's like, oh my god, Gale. And Katniss is like, whatever, I'm just shooting shit. Yeah, so that's the update on District 12. Be sure to subscribe by hitting the big yellow button on top, or checking out the links in the underbar. Make sure you like and comment, and if you hear of anything in the films, be sure to send me emails. I'll definitely take a look, and I'll try to report as often as I possibly can. I'm very excited, so let the games begin.